Twitch Pack Squads back with another episode. This has been fun, man. This is episode 7 of Twitch Pack Squads. We started Pack Squads brand new from the beginning, but we've been doing it live on Twitch. We've already built a little bit of a God Squad. We've played like 25 games or so. The beginning of this stream was the beginning of the new ranked seasons that started. This is the last ranked season of the year. So we had a little bit of fun with this squad this year. It's been fun, this Twitch Pack Squads. We got another episode going right here. As you can see, I introduced a sub wheel for February that's on the screen right there. We did a wheel spin for subs in February on Twitch. You could either get a song request, an emote, spam, or if you were lucky enough, you would win a $10 PSM, which means you would profit off your sub. But anyway, lots of fun stuff always happening over on Twitch. If you're not already following me over there, the link is in the description. All you gotta do is go over to my Twitch, hit the heart-shaped button in the top right corner of the screen, and you'll be following along. I'll be streaming all the time when MLB 20 drops. So let's jump straight into it. Game number 1, we open packs after every game. Based on how we play, we earn packs for every hit, run, homer, strikeout, stolen base, you name it. We tally them up at the end. First inning, Fernando Tatis comes up with a runner on second and third, nobody out. He's going to hit a fly ball to right. Should be plenty deep to score that runner. The 75 speed going to come on home and score. We'll also move up to third on the throw. Trey Mancini comes up next with one out, and that runner on third base. 1-0 count. Line drive out to right. That's an RBI single. Stretches the lead to 2, taking an early lead. Next man out, Buster Posey. This is one of the best cards. This has actually been the best player on this team since we started this run. It's a ground ball base hit back up the middle. We baited around third to draw the throw home, and then we move up to second on the throw. So we got 2 in scoring position for Ryan Zimmerman with 2 outs here in the first inning, trying to blow it up. And we're going to pull a ground ball through the hole on the right side for an RBI single. Again, bait that throw home so we can move the runner up to second, but that's all that we would do there. My opponent, though, did not go down without it. He just came right back at me. He scored 2. Third runner's going to be out at home here. I don't know what he was doing. That short field and left, you got to know that you got to hit the ball deeper than that to score 2 at Fenway Park. But he's already got 2 this inning, and he's got 2 on with 2 outs, trying to rally some more, and he keeps it up. He does score another run. He's lucky that we didn't get that runner at third out before he scored, but the run does count. So he ties it up at 3. We get the runner at third, and that'll do it for the inning. But we weren't done. We're going to strike right back. This is going to be a slugfest, guys. You're going to see a lot of runs scored in this one. Bellinger with a base knock's going to move runners over, and then Tatis comes up all over that ball. Absolutely laced out to center for a sacrifice fly. Again, the runner will also move up to third on the throw. Ohtani steps in next with 1 out. He's going to hit a fly ball out to left. It'll be deep enough to score the run. It almost gets off the wall. Runner on first going to have to retreat back. And Ohtani with the sacrifice fly puts another run on the board. We go up by 2. It's only the second inning. It's a second inning. With 2 outs, Barry Larkin hits a bomb. He gets one back. It's 5-4 in the second inning. Top of the third now. Mitch Garver up with 1 out. Hanging off speed pitch. We were a little bit late on it, but we barreled it up, and it's going to carry out of here. Wrapped it around pesky pole and right, landed in row 1. Got a little lucky there, but we stretched the lead back to 2, makes it 6-4. My opponent hits a fly ball out to center. It was going to drop just in front of Bellinger. I should have just let it hop and played the bounce. Probably would have just been a single. We dove. He gets all the way to third base. You hate to see it. And then Paul Goldschmidt comes up, next batter with the lefty on the mound. He's going to he smokes one third base to make the out, but he does score the run. It's 6-5. But we were going to immediately respond to that. 6-5, Buster Posey comes up. That's off the top of the wall. It'll be a 2-run double. We're actually going to try and get to third. It takes a crazy hop from the outfielder, and we're in safely at third base. 8-5 now. We're not done there. Ryan Zimmerman up next. He hits one off the monster in left center. It's about as far as you can hit it in this ballpark without hitting a home run. That corner out there is 379, and the monster obviously triple walled, makes it 9-5. We do end up stranding that extra runner, Ryan Zimmerman, on base, and my opponent down 4. Doesn't matter. He's already got 5 runs through not even half of this game, so he knows he can score, but he makes a mistake. Tries to stretch that single into a double. That guy's going to be out at second. He kills his own rally, and then from there, we're just going to pour it on. Cody Bellinger with the 2-run bomb out to right. Another one that wraps around pesky pole for a home run. It's 11-5, but we were not done there. We're going to lace one out to left for a base hit here. That'll put a runner on base. Trying to stretch. At this point in the game, I'm looking for the rage quit. or the mercy rule. We already have our special pack for scoring 10 runs. We're going to tack on 2 more. Buster Posey, he's got a single. He has a double. Now he has a 2-run homer. It's 13 runs. We'll skip into the 9th now. My opponent did score a few more. He made it 13-8, but that's all he would get, and we win it by 5. We get a special pack for scoring 10 runs. We also tacked on 16 hits. We had a couple strikeouts. We stole a couple bases, a bunch of home runs. We had so many packs to open after that game. So I'm going to go ahead and move through these rather quickly. We didn't get a whole lot of packs out of the standards. We do end up getting a couple of golds. Back-to-back packs, as a matter of fact. We get Josh Donaldson. As a matter of fact, I think I called Ryan Zimmerman Josh Donaldson in the gameplay. That diving play in the game was Ryan Zimmerman, not Josh Donaldson. We got Donaldson after that game. That's my mistake. Our second gold pull of this particular game was Andrew Miller. So we get 2 golds. I popped out my handy-dandy trash can after this because we had a Finest Elite Player pack that we were going to open up as our special pack, and I really wanted Alex Bregman. We didn't get the rarest round. We already have Josh Hader's 99 and the 99 Bellinger, so the only player that we don't have out of that rarest tier in the Finest Elite pack is Alex Bregman, so I was hoping to get that. We did not. That's okay, though. We're going to go ahead and take Eugenio Suarez. And you know I'm going to plug him into the lineup somewhere. So we're going to put him in on the team over Chris Bryant. We will actually end up adding him to the lineup. So we pulled Donaldson, Eugenio Suarez, and Andrew Miller after game number 1. Going to put Suarez on third base. Going to use Ryan Zimmerman on the bench, I believe. And I'm actually going to take, I think I end up taking Buxton out for Chris Bryant. Or Donaldson is who it was. I end up putting Donaldson on the bench in place of Byron Buxton. So we don't really have a speedster on our bench, kind of loading the bench up with power. Other than that, we didn't make too many changes. And I decided before we hopped into the next game, let me go open up all the ranked seasons packs, because we've gotten a bunch of, we got all those ranked. As soon as you play your first game of a new ranked season, if you're high in the ranking, so like this season we started at 650, so we got all of the packs prior to 650. You get all the packs leading up to that, since you get in automatically after finishing in championship series the season before. So I just decided to go through these packs, grab some cards out of here. These packs are eligible. We take AJ Burnett, Ron Goodry. We're going to put Goodry in the rotation. We're not going to put AJ Burnett in the rotation. We get Bo Bichette as our silver in our regular season pack. We get Paul DeYoung in the All-Star pack. This is where we get a gold player. We get Luis Castillo, and I decided to put him in the rotation over Noah Syndergaard. We have been phenomenal with Noah Syndergaard, but just to mix it up, we're going to put Castillo in. He's a very similar pitcher, and wouldn't you know it, our very next game, Luis Castillo is on the bump. Lineup's going to be Marte, Bellinger, Suarez, Tatis, Ohtani, Mancini, Posey, and Mitch Garver playing first base. Top of the first, Castillo's debut, Ronald Acuna Jr. deep out to left center. Get that man a hoodie. Warning, track power, not quite. Couple feet from the wall, that's an out. Next batter comes up, lines out the first base. This looks like me in Battle Royale. Hitting the ball hard, can't get a hit. Freddie Freeman's signature series is going to step in. He gets an off-speed pitch, down and away, and he hits it hard. Again, right at Bellinger in center. We caught some breaks that inning. He definitely could have at the very least had base runners there. I'll take what I can get, because the very first pitch for us in the bottom half is going to be a solo shot to center. Tell me that's not the complete opposite script that usually happens to me. Line out, line out, line out, gives up a home run. I felt bad for the guy, but I'll take it. Skipping into the third now. Marte back up. There's his second base hit of the game. That one will be back up the middle for a single. He's got Max Fried on the mound, and Max Fried to Cody Bellinger, despite being left-handed, is not a good matchup. That's a no-doubter to center. 2-run bomb gives us a 3-0 lead. My opponent tacked one on in the top of the fourth, but in the bottom of the fourth, we're going to get that run right back. Buster Posey, the MVP of Twitch Pack Squads, hits a homer. It's 4-1. And then we go back-to-back. We got 2 catchers in our lineup. You ask why? That's why. No doubt about it, Mitch Garver. It's 5-1, and my opponent let his pause timer run out right there. He was mad, didn't want to quit, just decided to take I don't know what the difference is between rage quitting and just letting the timer run out, just trying to make me mad. I don't know. but that's going to count as a rage quit. We get Corey Seager as a gold in the standard packs. So we got 2 golds towards the back end of the standard packs after game 1. And then we get Corey Seager early in these standard packs after game 2. Now we're going to jump into another game after we rip these bad boys open, but after Corey Seager, the standard packs went dry on us. We're going to open up a Finest Set 1 as our special pack for this episode, and we're going to let them walk it out. No hits, no RBIs, OPS at a 0, runs at a 0, everything's at a 0. It's a rookie from the San Francisco Giants. It's Yastrzemski, the Finest. Mike Yastrzemski, actually a pretty good stick, so we'll find him somewhere to play on our bench at the very least. I don't know if I want to take Trey Mancini out of my lineup. Definitely don't want to take Ohtani out of my lineup. We've been hitting the ball really hard with him. I'm not sure what his batting average is, but I feel like we've been smashing the ball with Ohtani. As you can see right here, I was looking at Mancini's stats, just absolutely raked, but I decided not going to take Ohtani out. Might as well use we'll use Trey Mancini as our primary pinch hitter, and we'll just give Yastrzemski a debut. We'll see how it goes. We can switch back if we have to. We'll get him a debut. We'll bat him 7th. Castillo on the mound again. We got to deal with 99 Steven Strasburg, who our opponent has on the mound. First inning for us, though. Castillo with a pop-up shallow center gets the out. He pitched really well in the first game, gave up some loud contact, but my opponent really couldn't get anything going. Gets 2 quick outs here in this one, and then a ground ball from Mike Trout. That'll do it for the first inning. Castillo looks good. Ketel Marte leading it off once again with a hard line drive on the right side for a base hit. You thought he was going to hit a homer, didn't you? You thought he was. We actually end up getting to second on that. My opponent in right field made an error. We end up scooting up for an extra 90 feet. But with the bases loaded, we got away with a hard ground ball to the left side. Third baseman makes a diving play, almost turns 2 to end the inning. We do score 1. We get runners on the corners with 2 outs after that for Mitch Garver, and he's just shy of the warning track out and left. So I'll take the 1 run there. He made a tremendous play to keep that ball in the infield, and that lightened the damage, per se. We only get 1. Into the bottom of the second now. Luis Castillo with 2 outs gets a base hit out the left. Kind of cheesy. Brings up Ketel Marte, who's been red hot in this video. That's a 2-run bomb to center. Ketel Marte had a homer in the last game. He's got a homer in this game, and he's 2 for 2. Still the bottom of the second. We're not done. Fernando Tatis out to left, and that's caught at the wall. That ball was smoked. But we get 2 on the homer. We go up 3 into the bottom of the 4th now. Yastrzemski up. That's a little bit off the end of the bat, but timing was good. Out to right to the wall, and it's caught. If we get barrel there, it would have been a no-doubter. It was just a little off the bat. It doesn't leave the yard. Gives us 1 out for Buster Posey. Line drive, base hit back up the middle. I'm telling you that 99 Buster Posey is a hit machine. If he's in the game again in MLB 20, get your hands on him. It's a contact-based card, but I'm telling you, he hits above his statistics. And then Ketel Marte, who's been red hot. He's already got 2 hits in this game. He's going to get a weak one, the drop in center. All things going well for Ketel Marte. Fernando Tatis up next. That's the second at bat in a row where he just scorches the baseball. This one does find grass for an RBI single, and we take advantage of that blooper. We end up scoring 2 runs off of it, and Bellinger not done. The rally's not over. Bellinger with a hard ground ball sneaks through the hole all the way out to right center. It'll actually be a double, and we have runners on 2nd and 3rd for Eugenio Suarez with 2 outs. It's a 5-0 game at this point. We can really blow it open. Our opponent only had 2 hits to this point, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do, or at least I thought I had that gap. Eugenio Suarez lines out, and then my opponent, of course, right after we line out with runners in scoring position, suddenly he wakes up. He had already scored 1 in this inning, and then he hits a 2-run homer. It's now 5-3. 5-3. He wasn't done there. This ball was hit extremely hard into the gap, but it's caught on the warning track, luckily. Ends the rally. We're into the 6th now, 5-3. He gets a lefty knock back up the middle, puts 81 speed on base. Christian Yelich. Doolittle on the mound, 2-1 count to Trout, who's 0 for 2, and he's going to line out the center. We caught a break there. My opponent went hit and run. He had 81 speed. Yelich moving on the play, ends up having to retreat to first base. He does end up stealing second, though, and then he cashes in on a base knock out to left. That's the second time you've seen one of my opponents screw up his own rally. He's only down by 1, though, skipping into the 7th inning. Look at that. Nolan Arenado jammed him, but somehow he keeps it just fair inside the bag down the right field line. Lindor comes up next with nobody out. We got Kenny Giles out there. That's a ground ball up the middle. It'll move the runner up to third base. So he's 90 feet away from tying this game at 5s. We were up 5-0. Real Muto's 2 for 2 in this game, and with 1 out, I mean, come on. You want to talk about momentum. That is a momentum single right there. And he kept the rally going. Ends up with runners on the corners with no out for Mike Trout. He hits a line drive out to left. He now has the lead. There's 2 on, nobody out in the 8th inning, and he's winning the game. For whatever reason, he decided to go hit and run with 2 on, nobody out here. Bellinger lines out the center. The runners have to go back. 2 batters later, Nolan Arenado steps in. 0-2 count. We go back foot slider from Josh Hader. He swings over top of it. We have 2 at-bats to score 1 run. Bottom of the 8th, Mitch Garver leading it off, and Mitch Garver wastes no time tying this game back up. Solo shot to left center field makes it 6-6 in the 8th. Juan Soto now off the bench. He has a runner in scoring position, and Soto with the barrel with 1 out lines out to center field. Can't hit the ball much harder than that. Ketel Marte now gets jammed. That will not find grass, and we leave a runner in scoring position. I was really frustrated about that Juan Soto line out, but it is what it is. We go to the 11th inning now, bottom of the 11th. Cody Bellinger with a base hit out to right, puts a runner on base. 1 out. Eugenio Suarez in. Debuted in this video, and no one better to hit a walk-off opposite field homer than Eugenio Suarez. 2-run bomb in the 11th, walks it off. Sweaty game. But again, those sweaties typically result in a ton of packs. 8 runs on 17 hits. We had a couple homers. We had a couple strikeouts. Again, we end up with a ton of standard packs to open after game number 3. And once again, we are 3-0 on the stream with pack squads. We are 24-1 overall. We won 24 out of 25 games. The highest rating we got to, I want to say, was like 830. We got all the way up to championship series in our first season on less than 20 games. We're 3-0 in the brand new season. We pulled Aaron Nola, but we already have him. Next gold in this one is Matt Boyd. We get him out of the packs after game number 3. Nola was actually the first gold player on this team at the very beginning, and that'll do it for the packs in this one. So Twitch pack squads, a lot of fun here down the stretch for MLB 19. Has definitely kept it entertaining over on Twitch. Opening pack. I love this series, guys. If you're not familiar with pack squads, if you're somehow watching my channel but you're not familiar with pack squads, we do this on both YouTube and Twitch. When we play a game, we open packs after every game based on how we play. That's what determines how many packs we open, and it's just a lot of fun. It gives me a reason to play with all these different unique players that I wouldn't usually play with if I was just jumping into rank with my best possible team every game, which is something that a lot of people do, and I don't blame them for it. But I assure you can fully expect to see pack squads day 1 when MLB 20 drops next week. That's going to do it for pack squads this year, guys. Both Twitch pack squads and regular YouTube pack squads are done. It is officially March. The new game comes out on the 13th. I know you guys are excited about it. Hit that thumbs up down below if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this series. I promise I will be bringing it back sometime this summer, and I will be bringing regular YouTube pack squads back day 1 as soon as 20 drops. Have those notifications on and don't miss an upload. It's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to start the team over again. It's going to be day 1, bronze and commons. We're ripping a 50 bundle to start the squad off, and we're going to go crazy. I'm so excited about it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. I'm a little bit disconnected. A little bit. I'm ready for MLB 20 just like the rest of us, but I'm going to dedicate myself to practicing here down the stretch before 20 comes out. Brand new series from now until MLB 20 comes out, just to keep things entertaining around here. Road to World Series. It's our final season. Goon Squad. End game.
Inevitable.
Bellinger, Mays, Yelich in the outfield, Pujols, Hornsby, Baez.